In life, we all face difficult moments. Sometimes it feels like the weight of the world is pressing down on us and happiness seems like a distant dream. But what if there was a way to stay happy even in the toughest of times? That's what we're here to explore today. Imagine this: you're stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting. Your stress levels are through the roof and frustration is bubbling up inside you. But then you remember a simple teaching from Buddhism that happiness isn't dependent on external circumstances. It's an inner state that we can cultivate regardless of what's happening around us. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we unravel the secrets of happiness in any situation. In this journey, we'll draw upon the timeless wisdom of Buddhism, a philosophy that offers practical tools for navigating life's challenges with grace and resilience. Think about a time when you faced a setback or disappointment. Did you notice how your mind reacted? Maybe it spiraled into negativity, dwelling on what went wrong. But what if there was a way to shift that perspective? What if you could train your mind to find peace and contentment no matter what life throws your way? Join us as we embark on a quest to understand the nature of happiness and how we can access it even in the darkest of times. Through simple yet profound teachings, we'll discover that true happiness isn't an elusive goal but a skill that can be developed through practice and mindfulness. Together, we'll explore the core tenets of Buddhism, a tradition that has offered solace and guidance to millions around the world for centuries. From embracing impermanence to cultivating compassion, each principle holds the key to unlocking a deeper sense of joy and fulfillment in our lives. So, whether you're facing a personal crisis, navigating a challenging relationship, or simply seeking greater peace of mind, know that you're not alone. Through the wisdom of Buddhism and the power of our shared journey, we'll learn how to stay happy in any difficult situation. If you find this journey intriguing and valuable, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Woven. Your support helps us spread the message of happiness and resilience to more people around the world. Welcome aboard, and let's begin this transformative adventure together. Lesson 1: Understanding the nature of happiness. Happiness, that elusive feeling we all chase after, often seems like a distant dream in the face of life's challenges. But what if happiness isn't as unreachable as it seems? What if it's not dependent on external circumstances but rather on our understanding of its true nature? Consider this: happiness is not a fixed destination but a journey, a state of being that transcends the ups and downs of life. It's not about constant excitement or pleasure but rather a deep sense of contentment and peace that arises from within. In Buddhism, happiness is seen as a byproduct of wisdom and compassion, qualities that can be cultivated through mindful living and inner transformation. It's about shifting our perspective from seeking happiness outside of ourselves to discovering it within. One key insight in Buddhism is the impermanent nature of reality. Everything in life is constantly changing, including our feelings and circumstances. By accepting this impermanence, we free ourselves from the grip of attachment and craving, which are the root causes of suffering. Another fundamental teaching is the concept of interdependence. We are all interconnected, and our actions have ripple effects that extend far beyond ourselves. When we recognize this interconnectedness, we naturally feel a sense of responsibility towards others, leading to greater empathy and altruism. Moreover, Buddhism emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment. The past is gone and the future is uncertain. All we truly have is the here and now. By being fully present in each moment, we can fully experience life's joys and sorrows without getting lost in regrets or worries. Furthermore, happiness in Buddhism is not contingent upon external conditions but rather on our internal state of mind. It's about cultivating qualities like gratitude, compassion, and equanimity that allow us to find joy and meaning regardless of our circumstances. In essence, understanding the nature of happiness means recognizing that it's not a destination to be reached but a way of being to be embraced. It's about letting go of unrealistic expectations and learning to appreciate the richness of each moment. By integrating these insights into our lives, we can embark on a journey towards lasting happiness, one that transcends the fleeting pleasures of the external world. It's a journey of self-discovery and transformation guided by the wisdom of ancient teachings and the light of our own inner wisdom. So, the next time you find yourself chasing after happiness, remember that it's not out there somewhere waiting to be found. It's right here, within you, waiting to be uncovered. Embrace the wisdom of Buddhism and discover the true nature of happiness for yourself. Lesson 2. The Core Tenets of Buddhism. Buddhism, a profound philosophy embraced by millions worldwide, offers timeless wisdom on navigating life's challenges and finding enduring happiness. At its heart lie essential teachings that illuminate the path to inner peace and contentment. The Four Noble Truths. These foundational truths form the cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy. They acknowledge the existence of suffering, its causes, the possibility of its cessation, and the path to liberation from suffering. Suffering. Dukkha. Buddhism acknowledges the universality of suffering, encompassing not just physical pain but also mental anguish, dissatisfaction, and the inherent impermanence of all things. The causes of suffering. The Buddha identified craving and attachment as the root causes of suffering. When we cling to desires and expectations, we set ourselves up for disappointment and discontentment. Cessation of suffering. The cessation of suffering is attainable through the cessation of craving and attachment. By letting go of our attachments and desires, we can experience true freedom and peace. The Noble Eightfold Path. This path outlines a practical framework for living a life of wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. It comprises right understanding, intention, speech, action, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, and concentration. Right understanding. Developing a clear understanding of the Four Noble Truths and the nature of reality is essential for navigating life's challenges skillfully. Right intention. Cultivating wholesome intentions rooted in compassion, kindness, and non-harming shapes our actions and leads to positive outcomes. Right speech. Practicing mindful speech involves refraining from lying, harsh words, gossip, and divisive speech, fostering harmony and understanding. Right action. Acting ethically and responsibly, refraining from harming living beings, stealing, or engaging in dishonest conduct, contributes to personal well-being and societal harmony. Right livelihood. Choosing a livelihood that aligns with one's values and does not cause harm to others is crucial for cultivating inner peace and integrity. Right effort. Diligently cultivating wholesome qualities and overcoming unwholesome tendencies through mindful effort leads to personal growth and transformation. Right mindfulness. Developing present moment awareness enables us to see things as they are without judgment, fostering clarity, insight, and emotional resilience. Right concentration. Cultivating focused attention and mental stability through meditation practices allows us to cultivate profound states of peace and insight. The Three Marks of Existence. Buddhism teaches that all phenomena are marked by impermanence, anicca, suffering, dukkha, and non-self, anatta. Understanding these marks leads to wisdom and liberation. Impermanence, anicca. Recognizing the impermanent and ever-changing nature of all phenomena helps us let go of attachment and find peace amidst life's fluctuations. Suffering, dukkha. Embracing the truth of suffering allows us to develop compassion and empathy for ourselves and others, fostering deep connection and understanding. Non-self, anatta. Understanding the absence of a permanent, unchanging self frees us from the illusion of separateness and fosters a sense of interconnectedness and unity. The law of karma. Buddhism teaches that our actions have consequences, shaping our present experiences and future circumstances. Cultivating wholesome intentions and actions leads to positive outcomes. Dependent origination. This teaching elucidates the interconnectedness of all phenomena, showing how our thoughts, words, and actions arise in dependence on various causes and conditions. The middle way. Buddhism advocates for finding balance and moderation in all aspects of life, steering clear of extremes and leading to a path of harmony, wisdom, and lasting happiness. Lesson 3. Embracing impermanence. In life, change is the only constant. Just like the seasons come and go, everything around us is subject to change. This impermanence can often be unsettling, but in Buddhism it is seen as a fundamental truth that we must embrace. Imagine a beautiful flower blooming in the garden. It captivates us with its vibrant colors and sweet fragrance. But as days pass, the flower begins to wither and fade away. This is a poignant reminder of impermanence. Buddhism teaches us to acknowledge impermanence not with fear, but with acceptance. Instead of clinging desperately to what is fleeting, we learn to appreciate the beauty of each moment. When we resist change, we invite suffering into our lives. It's like trying to hold onto water in our hands. No matter how tightly we grasp, it will inevitably slip away. But when we accept the transient nature of existence, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. One of the core teachings of Buddhism is the concept of anicca, which translates to impermanence. This principle underscores the fleeting nature of all phenomena, whether they are joyous or sorrowful. Consider the changing seasons. Just as spring gives way to summer and summer to autumn, our lives also go through seasons of growth, fruition, and decline. Understanding this cyclical nature helps us navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. Impermanence reminds us to cherish each moment and treasure the relationships we hold dear. It encourages us to let go of attachments and live more fully in the present. Moreover, impermanence teaches us the importance of adaptability. When we embrace change instead of resisting it, we become more resilient and flexible in the face of life's challenges. In the Buddhist tradition, meditation is a powerful tool for cultivating awareness of impermanence. By observing the ever-changing flow of thoughts, sensations, and emotions, we come to realize the transient nature of our inner experiences. By embracing impermanence, we cultivate a profound sense of freedom. We no longer cling to the illusion of permanence, but instead, we find liberation in letting go. In the words of Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh, the wave does not need to die to become water. She is already water. Similarly, we are already part of the ever-changing fabric of existence. Embracing impermanence allows us to flow with life's currents with grace and ease. In summary, embracing impermanence is not about denying the beauty of life or succumbing to despair. Instead, it is about embracing the ebb and flow of existence with open arms, finding peace and liberation in the ever-changing dance of life. Lesson 4: Cultivating Mindfulness and Presence. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it's easy to get lost in the chaos, losing touch with the present moment. But within the teachings of Buddhism lies a powerful tool to anchor us back into the now: mindfulness. Imagine a moment when you're savoring a warm cup of tea, fully immersed in its aroma and taste, without worrying about the past or fretting about the future. This is mindfulness in action, being fully present in the here and now. Mindfulness invites us to observe our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. It's about acknowledging them as they arise, then letting them go like leaves floating down a stream. By practicing mindfulness, we can break free from the grip of anxiety and stress. Instead of being swept away by our worries, we learn to observe them from a distance, understanding that they're just passing clouds in the sky of our consciousness. One simple way to cultivate mindfulness is through mindful breathing. Take a moment to pause and focus on your breath, the rise and fall of your chest, the sensation of air entering and leaving your nostrils. As you do so, notice how your mind settles and your body relaxes. Through mindfulness, we can deepen our connection with ourselves and others. By paying attention to the present moment, we become more attuned to the needs and emotions of those around us, fostering deeper relationships and empathy. Moreover, mindfulness isn't limited to formal meditation practices. It can be infused into every aspect of our lives. Whether we're eating, walking, or even washing the dishes, we can bring our full attention to the task at hand, transforming mundane activities into opportunities for inner peace and clarity. In essence, mindfulness is about reclaiming our power to choose how we respond to life's challenges. Instead of reacting impulsively, we can pause, observe, and respond with wisdom and compassion. As we continue to cultivate mindfulness, we begin to unravel the layers of illusion that cloud our perception of reality. We see things as they truly are, impermanent, interconnected, and imbued with inherent beauty. In the words of Thich Nhat Hanh, a renowned Buddhist monk, the present moment is the only moment available to us, and it is the door to all moments. Through mindfulness, we can open that door and step into a world of peace, joy, and profound awareness. So, let's take a moment right now to pause, breathe, and fully immerse ourselves in the richness of the present moment. Let's embrace mindfulness as a guiding light on our journey to stay happy and grounded no matter what life throws our way. Lesson 5. Practicing compassion and loving kindness. Compassion and loving kindness are the heart of Buddhist teachings, guiding us to embrace empathy and goodwill towards ourselves and others. Picture a moment when someone showed you unexpected kindness, how it warmed your heart and uplifted your spirit. That feeling stems from compassion, a fundamental aspect of our human experience. In Buddhism, compassion extends beyond mere sentiment. It's an active force that drives us to alleviate suffering wherever we encounter it. Consider the image of a lotus flower blooming in murky waters, untouched by the surrounding muck. Similarly, compassion allows us to rise above the challenges and negativity in life, remaining untainted by hatred or resentment. Through simple acts of kindness and understanding, we can transform not only our own lives but also the lives of those around us. Loving kindness, or metta in Pali, is another essential concept in Buddhism. It involves cultivating a boundless, unconditional love for all beings without discrimination or expectation of anything in return. Imagine sending waves of warmth and goodwill to everyone you meet, fostering a sense of connection and belonging. Practicing compassion and loving kindness starts with ourselves. Often, we're our harshest critics, dwelling on our faults and shortcomings. But just as we extend kindness to others, we must also offer it to ourselves. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with the same care and understanding that we would offer to a dear friend facing difficulties. Moreover, compassion isn't limited to those we know or like. It extends to all sentient beings, including those who may have hurt us. By cultivating compassion, we break free from the cycle of resentment and retaliation, fostering healing and reconciliation instead. One powerful practice in cultivating compassion is the Lojong teachings, which involve training the mind to transform adversity into opportunities for growth and compassion. It's about shifting our perspective from self-centeredness to concern for the welfare of others, even amidst challenging circumstances. As we deepen our understanding and practice of compassion and loving kindness, we realize that true happiness arises not from pursuing selfish desires, but from nurturing genuine connections and contributing to the well-being of others. In essence, by embracing compassion, we unlock the door to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence, one filled with love, empathy, and joy. Lesson 6. Detaching from attachment. In our journey towards happiness, one of the greatest teachings of Buddhism is about detaching from attachment. But what does that really mean? Imagine holding onto a balloon. You cherish it, you don't want to let it go. But as you hold tighter, fear creeps in, fear of losing it. This is attachment. Buddhism teaches us that this attachment to things, people, or outcomes is a source of suffering. It's like holding onto the balloon. The tighter you grip, the more likely it is to burst. Attachment often stems from our desire for control. We want things to be a certain way, and when they aren't, we feel anxious or disappointed. But life is unpredictable. People change, circumstances shift. Trying to control everything only leads to frustration. Buddhism invites us to loosen our grip, to let go of the need to control every aspect of our lives. Detaching from attachment doesn't mean becoming indifferent or cold. It's about finding a balance between caring deeply and letting go. Picture a river flowing. It moves effortlessly, adapting to the twists and turns along its path. Similarly, when we detach from attachment, we flow with life's changes instead of resisting them. Letting go doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process, a journey of self-awareness and inner exploration. Start by noticing your attachments. What are you clinging to tightly? It could be material possessions, relationships, or even your own self-image. Recognizing these attachments is the first step towards releasing them. Practice mindfulness. When you find yourself attached to something, pause and observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Notice how attachment feels in your body, perhaps tension in your chest or a knot in your stomach. By bringing awareness to these sensations, you can begin to loosen their grip on you. Learn to distinguish between healthy attachment and unhealthy clinging. Healthy attachment is based on love, respect, and mutual support. Unhealthy clinging, on the other hand, stems from fear, insecurity, and the desire to possess or control. Cultivate relationships and pursuits that nourish your soul without imprisoning it. Embrace impermanence. Everything in life is transient: relationships, possessions, even our own selves. When we cling to things as if they were permanent, we set ourselves up for disappointment. But when we accept the impermanent nature of existence, we free ourselves from the shackles of attachment. Practice gratitude. Instead of focusing on what you lack or fear losing, appreciate what you have in the present moment. Gratitude shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance, helping you let go of the need to possess or control. Remember, detachment is not about renouncing the world or withdrawing from life. It's about engaging fully with life while releasing our grip on it. When we detach from attachment, we open ourselves to greater freedom, joy, and inner peace. So, let go of the balloon. Trust that the winds of life will carry you where you need to go. Lesson 7. Finding joy in the present moment. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of worries and anxieties about the future or dwelling on the past. However, true happiness lies in embracing the present moment with open arms. Picture this: you're sitting in a serene garden surrounded by vibrant flowers and the gentle rustle of leaves in the wind. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. This moment right here is where happiness resides. It's not about waiting for the perfect circumstances or chasing after elusive dreams. Happiness is about fully immersing yourself in the here and now, appreciating the beauty and simplicity of life as it unfolds before you. In Buddhism, the concept of mindfulness plays a crucial role in helping individuals connect deeply with the present moment. Mindfulness involves paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment, allowing you to experience each moment fully. By practicing mindfulness, you can cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment regardless of external circumstances. Whether you're savoring a delicious meal, taking a leisurely walk in nature, or enjoying a heartfelt conversation with a loved one, every moment holds the potential for joy. One simple yet powerful mindfulness practice is the art of conscious breathing. Take a moment to focus on your breath as it enters and leaves your body. Notice the rise and fall of your chest, the sensation of air flowing in and out of your nostrils. As you become more attuned to your breath, you'll find that your mind naturally becomes calmer and more centered. Thoughts may still arise, but you can observe them with detachment, allowing them to pass like clouds in the sky. Another way to find joy in the present moment is by engaging in activities that bring you genuine pleasure and fulfillment. Whether it's pursuing a hobby, spending time with loved ones, or simply indulging in a moment of quiet solitude, prioritize activities that nourish your soul. In the fast-paced world we live in, it's easy to overlook the simple pleasures that surround us. Take a moment to pause and appreciate the small miracles of everyday life. The warmth of the sun on your skin, the laughter of children playing in the park, the taste of your favorite food. Cultivating gratitude is another powerful way to find joy in the present moment. Take time each day to reflect on the blessings in your life, no matter how small they may seem. By shifting your focus from what's lacking to what you already have, you'll cultivate a deep sense of contentment and fulfillment. Remember that happiness is not a destination to be reached but a journey to be embraced. Instead of constantly chasing after future goals or dwelling on past regrets, anchor yourself in the present moment and find joy in the simple act of being alive. It's important to acknowledge that life isn't always sunshine and rainbows. There will be challenges and hardships along the way, but even in the midst of adversity, there are moments of beauty and grace waiting to be discovered. By cultivating a mindset of mindfulness and gratitude, you'll develop the resilience and inner strength needed to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and equanimity. So the next time you find yourself feeling overwhelmed or lost in thought, take a deep breath and come back to the present moment. Remember that happiness is not something to be found outside of yourself, but a state of being that arises from within. Embrace each moment with an open heart and a curious mind, knowing that every experience, whether joyful or challenging, has the potential to teach you something valuable about yourself and the world around you. In the words of Thich Nhat Hanh, a renowned Buddhist monk and mindfulness teacher, the present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. So let go of the past, release your worries about the future, and immerse yourself fully in the richness of the present moment. There is beauty to be found in every breath, every heartbeat, every fleeting moment of existence. As you cultivate a deeper awareness of the present moment, you'll begin to experience a profound sense of peace and contentment that transcends the ups and downs of life. Remember that you have the power to choose how you respond to each moment, regardless of the circumstances. Choose joy, choose gratitude, choose love, and watch as your life transforms before your very eyes. So take a deep breath, smile, and savor the precious gift of this moment. The journey to happiness begins here and now in the infinite expanse of the present moment. Welcome to a life filled with joy, peace, and profound connection. Welcome to the art of finding happiness in the present moment. Lesson 8: Overcoming Adversity with Resilience. In life, challenges are inevitable. We all face moments of adversity, whether it's a setback at work, a personal loss, or a health issue. But what separates those who thrive from those who struggle is their resilience, their ability to bounce back from adversity stronger than before. Resilience is not about avoiding difficult situations, it's about facing them head-on with courage and determination. In Buddhism, resilience is cultivated through the practice of mindfulness and acceptance. Rather than resisting change or clinging to expectations, Buddhists learn to flow with the ups and downs of life, like a river flowing around obstacles. One key aspect of resilience is maintaining a positive mindset. Even in the face of adversity, there is always something to be grateful for. By focusing on the present moment and finding joy in the small things, we can build a reservoir of inner strength that sustains us through tough times. Another essential aspect of resilience is self-care. Just as we must put on our own oxygen mask before helping others on a plane, we must prioritize our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. This means getting enough rest, eating nourishing food, seeking support from loved ones, and engaging in activities that bring us joy. Resilience also involves reframing challenges as opportunities for growth. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, we can view them as valuable lessons that help us become wiser and more resilient. Like a seed that must break open before it can sprout, our struggles can pave the way for new beginnings and personal transformation. Moreover, resilience is nurtured through connection and community. In times of adversity, reaching out to others for support can provide a sense of belonging and strength. Whether it's sharing our struggles with a trusted friend or seeking guidance from a mentor, we don't have to face challenges alone. Furthermore, practicing self-compassion is essential for resilience. Instead of criticizing ourselves for our perceived shortcomings, we can offer ourselves the same kindness and understanding we would give to a dear friend. By treating ourselves with compassion, we can navigate difficult times with greater ease and grace. Additionally, maintaining a sense of purpose can fuel our resilience during tough times. When we have a clear vision of what matters most to us, we can draw upon our inner reserves of strength and determination to overcome obstacles and stay focused on our goals. Moreover, resilience involves learning to let go of what we cannot control. While we may not have power over external circumstances, we can choose how we respond to them. By surrendering the illusion of control and embracing the present moment, we can find peace and resilience in the midst of chaos. Furthermore, finding meaning in our experiences can bolster our resilience. Even in the darkest moments, there is often a silver lining, a lesson to be learned, a strength to be discovered, or a deeper connection to be forged. By seeking out the meaning in our struggles, we can transcend adversity and emerge stronger than before. In conclusion, resilience is not just about surviving, it's about thriving in the face of adversity. By cultivating mindfulness, maintaining a positive mindset, practicing self-care, reframing challenges as opportunities, seeking support from others, showing ourselves compassion, staying connected to our sense of purpose, letting go of control, and finding meaning in our experiences, we can overcome any obstacle that comes our way and emerge even more resilient than before. So, let's embrace the challenges of life with courage, strength, and resilience, knowing that they are the building blocks of our growth and evolution. Lesson 9. Transforming suffering into growth. In life, we all face challenges, setbacks, and moments of pain. It's an inevitable part of the human experience. However, what sets apart those who thrive from those who merely survive is their ability to transform suffering into growth. When we encounter difficulties, it's natural to feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or even hopeless. But within the teachings of Buddhism lies a profound wisdom that can help us navigate through the darkest of times. Buddhism teaches us that suffering is not something to be avoided or suppressed but acknowledged and understood. By embracing our suffering with compassion and awareness, we can begin the journey of transformation. One of the fundamental principles of Buddhism is the concept of impermanence. Everything in life is constantly changing, including our hardships. Understanding this can help us see that even the most challenging situations are temporary. Moreover, Buddhism emphasizes the importance of mindfulness, being fully present and aware of our thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Through mindfulness practices such as meditation, we can develop the capacity to observe our suffering without getting entangled in it. Instead of resisting or denying our pain, we can learn to befriend it. By approaching our suffering with kindness and curiosity, we can uncover valuable insights and wisdom hidden within. Furthermore, Buddhism teaches us the power of letting go of attachment. Often, our suffering is exacerbated by our attachment to specific outcomes or desires. By releasing our grip on expectations, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. In times of adversity, it's essential to cultivate resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks stronger than before. Buddhism encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Through the practice of mindfulness, we can develop a deeper understanding of our suffering and its underlying causes. By shining the light of awareness on our pain, we can gradually dissolve its hold over us. Additionally, Buddhism teaches us the value of compassion, both towards ourselves and others. By extending kindness and understanding to ourselves, we can heal our wounds and find the strength to persevere. Moreover, cultivating a sense of gratitude can shift our perspective from what's lacking to what's abundant in our lives. Even in the midst of suffering, there are always blessings to be found. Furthermore, Buddhism teaches us the importance of acceptance, accepting things as they are, without judgment or resistance. By embracing the reality of our situation, we can find peace amidst the chaos. Ultimately, the journey of transforming suffering into growth is a deeply personal one. It requires courage, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to inner transformation. In conclusion, Buddhism offers profound teachings and practices that can help us navigate through life's challenges with grace and resilience. By embracing our suffering with awareness, compassion, and mindfulness, we can transform even the darkest of times into opportunities for growth and awakening. Lesson 10. The power of gratitude and acceptance. In the journey of staying happy amidst life's challenges, embracing gratitude and acceptance can be transformative. Gratitude is the simple act of appreciating the blessings in our lives, big or small. It shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of abundance and contentment. Imagine waking up each day and reflecting on 3 things you are grateful for. It could be the warmth of sunlight, the laughter of a loved one, or the taste of your morning coffee. By acknowledging these moments, we invite more positivity into our lives. Acceptance is another cornerstone of happiness. It's about acknowledging reality as it is, without resistance or judgment. Life is filled with ups and downs, successes and failures, joy and sorrow. Instead of fighting against the tide of life, we can choose to surrender to its flow. This doesn't mean giving up or being passive, rather, it's about finding peace amidst the chaos. When we accept the present moment with open arms, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. Think about a difficult situation you faced recently. Maybe it was a disagreement with a friend or a setback at work. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, try to find something to appreciate about the experience. Perhaps it taught you a valuable lesson or helped you grow stronger. By reframing our perspective, we can turn adversity into opportunity. This doesn't mean ignoring our emotions or pretending everything is fine. Rather, it's about finding the silver lining in every cloud. Practicing gratitude and acceptance is like planting seeds of happiness in the garden of our minds. The more we nurture these seeds, the more they bloom into beautiful flowers of joy and peace. Start by keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you're thankful for each day. Notice how this simple practice shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Similarly, when faced with a challenging situation, take a moment to pause and breathe. Instead of reacting impulsively, choose to respond with grace and acceptance. Remember, happiness is not a destination, it's a journey. It's not about waiting for the storm to pass, but learning to dance in the rain. By cultivating gratitude and acceptance, we can weather life's storms with grace and resilience. So, take a deep breath, smile, and embrace the present moment with an open heart. The universe has a way of aligning with those who are grateful and accepting. Trust in the process and you'll find that happiness is always within reach. Conclusion: applying Buddhist wisdom to stay happy. In the journey of life, happiness is not just a fleeting emotion but a state of being we can cultivate. Through the lens of Buddhism, we've explored profound insights into finding joy in any circumstance. Now, let's bring these teachings into practical application. Embrace the present. Happiness resides in the present moment. By fully immersing ourselves in what is happening right now, we can discover a profound sense of contentment. Let go of expectations, release the grip of expectations. When we let go of rigid desires for how things should be, we open ourselves to the beauty of what actually is. Practice gratitude, cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Even amidst challenges, there are countless blessings to be thankful for. By focusing on them, we shift our perspective towards abundance. Extend compassion not only to others but also to yourself. Recognize that everyone is fighting their own battles and kindness can be a powerful force for healing. Find joy in simplicity. Happiness often dwells in life's simple pleasures. Take joy in the warmth of the sun, the laughter of loved ones, and the beauty of nature. Stay mindful, remain mindful of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Through mindfulness, we can observe our inner landscape without judgment, fostering inner peace and clarity. Seek meaning, find meaning and purpose in your experiences. Even in the face of adversity, there is an opportunity for growth and learning. Nurture connections, cultivate meaningful connections with others. Sharing our joys and sorrows with loved ones strengthens bonds and enhances our sense of belonging. Practice self-care, prioritize self-care, and nourish your body, mind, and spirit. When we take care of ourselves, we are better equipped to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. Stay open. Finally, stay open to the journey of self-discovery and growth. Life is a continuous unfolding, and every moment offers an opportunity to learn, evolve, and experience happiness in its myriad forms. Incorporating these principles into our daily lives, we can harness the timeless wisdom of Buddhism to stay happy, resilient, and fulfilled regardless of the circumstances we may face. Remember, happiness is not something to be chased after, it is something to be discovered within ourselves here and now.